Hey love, and welcome back to another video, and Happy New Year! Just like imaginary fireworks. I hope you guys have, hope you're having a good New Year so far. I know I am. Few days before the New Year was a little rough, but your girl's back together. So it's been great. Today's video, let me pull up. This is based on a request that I got from one of my viewers. So in today's video, we're diving into something a topic that is very important to me. And let me share where the topic came from. So someone commented in one of my videos. I took a screenshot of this, so I don't have the video. I don't know which video she commented on because I just got the screenshot of the comment. But she commented and said, hey Pauline, can you do a video just simply about embracing your natural hair as far as having locks? No matter what type of locks you have, so much tension in the lock community about the difference of Microlocs, Sisterlocs, traditional locks, etc. Just us embracing and loving our natural hair. So I thought to myself, this is interesting that someone would request for me to do a video about that. As you guys know on my channel, I promote love for all locks. And I mainly talk about Microlocs and Sisterlocs because those are the main locks. That's the main type of locks that I do. But I've done others, you know. I've done traditional locks. I've done the palm roll. I've done the coils. There's so many different ways to start your locks. And for me, interlocking, I just enjoy interlocking because it's therapeutic for me. So although my clients are enjoying their time in my chair, interlocking is very therapeutic for me. I can literally interlock all day until my hands are like, girl, we ain't trying to get carpal tunnel, so stop it, okay? So I do enjoy it. And so when I saw that comment, I just really hope that people, I know when I look at when I see other videos, I look at people's comments. Yeah, I can see how people can feel as if they don't have certain types of locks, or if they don't have a certain brand of locks, they might feel, based on the comments can sometimes be belittling. And so someone who don't have a certain type of lock might feel like as if their locks aren't up to par or worthy. So yeah, let's talk about that a little bit, because I want you guys, regardless of what type of locks you have, I want you to be able to embrace your locks, no matter what type of locks you have, no matter what size locks you have, or regardless of what stage your locks are in. I want you to embrace the whole process, because the locks that's on your head, it's just a representation of you. And the journey that the locks take you through, it's so much deeper than the strands on your head. And I really hope people can really get a chance to experience that and not feel unworthy or feel as if they're not a part of the community because they don't have a certain type of locks. Okay. So, so pretty much I'm going to talk about just celebrating the beauty and power of your locks, as well as providing tips on how you can love up on your locks if you are having a hard time loving and embracing your locks. Okay. So first thing first, your lock journey is yours alone. It is specific to you. I keep stressing that because I get people who come, oh, look at this, look at that. Why my hair is not doing this? Why my hair is not doing that? Baby, you're not going to find one head that is alike. That is, you're not going to find one head with the same curl pattern, with the same thickness, with the same elasticity, with the same color, with the same what's the word I'm looking for? Structure. Some of y'all don't even have some of you guys don't even have the medulla. Like, I mean, there's so many things to consider when it comes to the hair. And so, yeah, it is very unique to you, okay? Whether you have Sisterlocs, traditional locks, freeform locks, Microlocs. Your locks are an extension of you. How you style your hair, how you wear your locks, all of that it's your locks. They're pretty much your story and your uniqueness. And one thing I love about the locks is that it always tells a story. Every time I'm doing a client's hair, most of the time I know I can tell there are things that's going on. I can tell whether you're stressed, whether you've made some dietary changes to your life. I can just tell certain things. Your locks tells me a lot about you. So it is very unique to you. And it is your journey alone. So I want you to truly, truly embrace it. Okay. And the thing is, I think some people struggle with their own locks a lot is because we sometimes often fall into the comparison trap, looking at other people's locks and then wishing our locks looked a certain way, felt a certain way, had a certain length. But let me tell you something. Your locks are perfect just the way they are. Now, if your locks weren't installed properly, if you were supposed to have a certain type of locks, you paid for a particular type of locks and you did not get it, that's something different. If you paid for locks, you got them done, but it wasn't done, the technique is off, it wasn't done properly. And because it wasn't done properly, it's not forming and transitioning as it's supposed to, then I can see why you might feel some kind of way. And if you feel some kind of way, that's okay, because your locks aren't doing what it's supposed to do if it were locked properly, right? So I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking to you if you know your locks have been jacked up, it wasn't done properly, and because it wasn't done properly, you are experiencing some damages and different things like that. That is completely different. But if your locks were done well, regardless of what technique, regardless of how you started and how you maintain, love on your locks, okay? When I say everything is different, even from the rate of growth, your rate of growth is going to be different than someone else's. How they evolve and thrive. It's going to be on how you care for your locks. So everything, when I tell you everything is specifically unique to you when it comes to your locks, it is. What I want you guys to do, the key is to focus on the health of your locks and the love you pour into them. That's why I stress so much about y'all taking care of your locks. What products you should put in your locks, shampooing your locks, keeping them clean. You should be more concerned about the health of your locks, okay? Comparison can rob you of the joy of your own progress. You can't enjoy it if you're busy comparing. So instead, let us focus on celebrating the diversity within the lock community. We all have different hair types, baby. Whether you are loose natural or you're locked, when I tell you, y'all curls, y'all hair, y'all locks just be popping, it's just, it's so beautiful. So when I see people with beautiful hair still unhappy and complaining about how their hair is not like so-and-so, I'm like, what are you talking about? Your hair is gorgeous. These curls are beautiful. Like, some of y'all just don't know what y'all have. As people of color, as African Americans, as Black people, Caribbeans, wherever you fall, our hair does more than any other cultures. We can do so much with our hair. So much. And then y'all don't appreciate it. I'm like, ooh, child. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I love my hair. I love my locks. I love the way it moves. The simplest things. I just love movement in my locks. I love the way it falls. I love the way. Y'all, let me stop. Okay. Tip when you're thinking about your locks, if you ever feel discouraged, some of the things I tell my clients to do, so these are just tips if you want to apply it or not. I always tell my clients to take a moment to reflect on how far they've come. So on install day, we take pictures, and I tell them every month, take pictures, so when you look back, you can see the progress of how your hair is looking. You can create your own collage on your phone, and then just keep track each month. take a picture so you can see how your locks are thriving over time. And so when you start feeling like, oh, my hair isn't growing, go back and look. Because every time my clients talk about, I just feel like my hair isn't growing. I'm like, pull up the pictures we've taken. Pull up the pictures. You see how your hair was right here underneath the ear, and now it's like at your neck, at your collar. Okay, isn't that growth? Isn't that like you? Some of y'all have to see it to believe it. So take the pictures so you have something to go back to. And what I love about just taking the pictures so you have something to go back to, you're able to get a greater appreciation for your locks. And I always tell my clients to journal if they can about their locks, because when you start feeling discouraged about your locks, you can always go back and see and just really understand, why did you start your locks in the first place? What was the motivation for you to get locks? What was the purpose? Why did you want to do it? And having that why and going back to why you began in the first place kind of put things into perspective for you if you are struggling with loving and embracing your locks. If you are struggling with loving your locks, here are a couple of tips that's going to help you to just fall in love with your locks. Because sometimes you don't like your locks, you're not enjoying them because you don't know what to do, and you're probably not taking care of them properly. So it's affecting how you view your locks, and it's, and then before you know, you look up and you're not enjoying it. It's like a marriage, y'all. It's like a marriage. If you're not doing the work, you're not taking care of your marriage, you're not putting in the work, you're not checking on it, you're not putting the proper ingredients to nurture that marriage, if you're not doing those things, you're going to look up and be like, oh, child, I don't like who I'm with. I'm ready to bounce. I want a divorce. Like if you're not watering and pouring into your marriage, eventually you're going to be like, why am I here? Why did I do this? And it's the same thing with your locks. If you don't know what to do, you don't know how to groom it, you don't know how to water it, you don't know how to take care of it, you don't have any knowledge of what to do with your locks, eventually you're going to start feeling like, why did I get these again? These ain't looking right. Let me go ahead and, cut these locks off because I'm not, So it's easier for you to separate and part ways with your locks if you don't know what you're doing. So here are some tips to help you at least help you with knowing what to do, to encourage you to do what you need to do to fall in love with your locks every single day. Okay. So I already gave you one tip, which is to take pictures, journal, do all that stuff so you can constantly remember why you locked and so you can see your journey, right? I'm going to read these couple of tips real quick to you because we ain't trying to be long-winded. Every lock journey is unique. You want to celebrate the progress of your locks every step of the way, from the baby locks to the mature locks. Like, baby, my favorite stage, year 1 and year 2, baby. Woo! Y'all be hating on this baby stage, but baby, I remember, when I first got locked, I never felt like what ugly stage? What ugly stage? Because baby, that did not exist to me. And my go-to style was them Bantu knots, baby. Ooh, them curls be popping. But anywho, that was one of my favorites. The new stage, year 1, year 2, yes. And I've loved all of my lock stages. So, but that year 1, year 2, baby, it just hit different. And this stage right now, I love this stage right now. I love this stage right now. It just hits different. I don't know, but I love my locks, as y'all can see. Okay, so you want to stay consistent. Develop a routine that is going to work for you and your locks, okay? Such as including your shampooing, your moisturizing, your retightening schedule. Develop a routine and stick with it. Some of y'all don't like your locks because y'all done waited a whole year before you get a retie, and now you're dealing with two different, you're dealing with new locks and mature locks, and you're not liking how it look. Give it time. Don't be hating on your locks because you did not do what you need to do, okay? Some of y'all don't like your locks because it's too dry, it's too this, it's too that. But then when I ask, are you moisturizing? No. How often are you shampooing? Ooh, was I supposed to do that? Like some, y'all just be hating on stuff that you created. You created a problem. So now you're like ready to cut ties with your locks because you created a problem. So stay consistent. Stay consistent so you can enjoy the beauty of your locks. Like your locks will do what it's supposed to do, but you also got to do your part with your locks, okay? Clean your scalp. Clean your hair. Moisturize. Do all the good stuff, okay? Stay on your retie schedule, all right? So stay consistent with your routine. Educate yourself. Baby, if you are new to my YouTube channel, go back. Look at them videos. I have so many videos. I don't gatekeep. I teach. I show you how to do things. I show you how to care for your hair. I don't gatekeep, okay? Go back and look at those videos. Whatever question you have, I promise you, I probably answered it in one of those videos. So go back and educate yourself. Learn about your curls. Learn about your hair type. What does it do? What does it like? What doesn't it like? You know, what doesn't it like? Yeah, whatever, you know. Like figure it out so you can give it the good goods, you know, because you can't take care of it properly when you don't know your hair. Get to know your hair. But get to know your hair. What products and techniques that work best for your hair? Figure it out. You're gonna have to experiment. Some people want to do a 2 pattern. Some people want to do a 4 pattern. Some people like how this look better. Some people like how. What technique is going to work for you? Do you want to crochet, or do you want to interlock? Do you want to palm roll for maintenance? What is going to work for you? Okay. So educate yourself. Next thing is to use quality products on your locks, okay? Stick to natural, lightweight products that is going to give you the best outcome. And the reason why I say stick to lightweight, because some of y'all locks are dull, got buildup, got residue because you're putting products that's not supposed to be on your hair. So now you got products and build up and all this other stuff, and it's breaking, it's rough, it's dull, it's dry, and you don't like it because you're putting in stuff that's not supposed to be in your hair. So stick to quality products. You don't know what products you need? Go on my website. I got products for you. Listen, all I do is lock. So products I recommend is stuff that I use on my hair and my clients' hair. And the products I have, they're not at no beauty supply store. I stick with professional brands and, of course, my brand. Yes. So use quality products. Protect your locks. Man, I've been off and I'm still off from, the holidays. But man, right before I went on break, I'm over here picking lint out of my clients' hair. Y'all better protect y'all hair during the winter time. Like these sweaters, your locks gonna pull on and have lint. Cover up your locks, okay? Protect your locks. Wear satin bonnets. Have satin pillowcase to protect it at night. And so protect your hair to prevent breakage and dryness. Celebrate individuality. Your locks are a reflection of you. We've already talked about that. And they don't have to look like anyone else's locks for it to be beautiful. You hear me? Your locks does not have to look like Susie, Katie, TT, CC for it to be beautiful. Okay? You hear me? I hope you hear me. Play this part again if you need to, because y'all don't be believing me. Okay? So celebrate your locks. Avoid over manipulating your locks, and for the love of love, stay positive. Focus on the health and the progress of your locks rather than comparing them to other people. Okay? I feel like what you feed yourself, your hair, everything affects your hair. Literally, what you put in your mouth and what you put in your mouth, all that stuff affects your hair. Y'all, it's a new year. Let's do better. Let's take care of our hair. Let's not put other people down for not having particular locks. If people think they got one lock type, if they ain't asking you your opinion, keep your opinion to yourself. You know how many people come to my chair and say, yeah, I want you to retie my Sisterlocs, and they get in my chair and I'm like, oh, okay. Baby, if you ain't asking me about what locks you got, we ain't talking about what brand of locks you got on your head. Now, if you ask me, I'll tell you, but at the end of the day, all that matters. Ooh, somebody ordered a mobile. They're a mobile grooming dog van just passed by. Listen, when I tell y'all there's so many ways to make money, somebody got a mobile grooming van that they clean, dogs and puppies and cats and I don't know what all the type of pets that get groomed, but it just passed by. Sorry, I just got distracted. I was like, oh, it stood out because it was pink and black. Okay, anywho, where was I? Yeah, don't put people down. Like, I saw a post where somebody saying retying Sisterlocs, and there was no grid or anything, and folks going back and forth in the comment. Let folks be. Let folks be. They got locks. That's all that matters. And the locks are beautiful. That's all that matters. Let folks be. Now, if you ask me, that's something different. But y'all just be wanting to just say, oh, these ain't Sisterlocs or these ain't Microlocs. Listen. Let folks be. Let folks enjoy their hair. If they like it, they love it, you love it, okay? At the end of the day, they got locks and they love their locks. Baby, they're wearing their natural hair. We can't say that about a lot of folks. We can't say that. So when someone take a stand to wear their natural hair, whether it's loose, natural, or locked, applaud them. Embrace them. Don't put them down. Don't criticize what they got going on. I have a client, she started her own locks. She started off with the 2-strand twist method. And literally she did her own 2-strand twist. No straight parts, no child. When I tell you it's just all over her parts, it's just, yeah, it's just locks. But when I tell you her hair is gorgeous, gorgeous. You can't tell her nothing, okay? She's always sending me pictures of how she styles her hair. The way she curls it is gorgeous. And if you're not in her head looking for straight lines, perpendicular lines in her head, you won't know a thing. All you know is that her locks are beautiful. So embrace it. Let them be. Let them enjoy their hair. Who cares if they got straight parts? If they're okay with not having straight parts, let them be. They got locks. They are wearing their hair. Back then, we couldn't even rock our own hair. Back then, we couldn't even step into certain workplaces, with our hair. Some of y'all still you got people who are afraid to show their own hair. You got people who have not learned to love their hair. Their curls, the kinks, the curves. You got some folks, if it ain't straight, it ain't right. So help them celebrate. Support them. And if they ain't asking you about whether they got straight parts or not, if they're not caring, mind your business. You hear me? Mind your business and keep it moving. All right. So I hope whoever requested this video sees it. I don't want to say her name. So, but I love y'all and Happy New Year. It's a new year. So, all right, y'all. Love y'all and see y'all next time. Drop your comments and do the whole thing. Share this to anyone who might appreciate this. Anybody struggling with their crown, share this. What else? Subscribe and comment. Let me know what you think about this video. If one person gets something from this video, my job here is done. Love y'all and see y'all next time. Bye.